Just the name Creed can bring so many memories, so many thoughts up.
Nothing would get him down. He just loves life and he loves people.
I remember the very first meeting him. I mean, normally they would want to stick by their parents' side. He just grabs my hand and says, "Take me to the bathroom."
He has the biggest heart of any child that I know, and just so courageous. Everything that he's been through, I can't even describe what he's been through. He's been sick his whole life.
Creed was born at 29 weeks. He weighed 2 pounds, 0.6 ounces. He actually had an adrenal crisis in the NICU, which caused him to go into shock. We were home for about 3 months, and then he stopped eating. So I took him into Scottish Rite, and he was diagnosed with adenoviral pneumonia at that point. On and off during those 2 years, he was in and out of the hospital with infections that normal kids don't get. We found out he had monosomy 7 myelodysplasia, which basically is a pre-leukemia that will, if not treated, will develop into AML, which is a very resistant form of leukemia.
Also, he was born with an immune deficiency, and he's received intravenous antibody therapy almost every month for almost his whole life. He's lived 100 medical lives in his little 6-year lifespan.
That entailed having to have a bone marrow or stem cell transplant in Creed's case, and we went from there.
We spent the next 7 months in Eggleston dealing with the transplant, in and out. The transplant was actually relatively easy for him. He didn't have any complications or side effects from the chemotherapies or the total body irradiation that he went through. But afterwards, he was taken to the PICU at Eggleston for pulmonary hemorrhage.
He coded twice while they were trying to intubate him that time. And when they called us in the room to talk to us, they didn't give us much hope. And what little bit of hope they did give us, they told us that we needed to be prepared for possible brain damage.
Once he was extubated, that's when we really started working on getting his strength back, because he was very weak. He did the best that he could, and every day just got stronger and stronger.
He had to learn to sit up, walk, feed himself. That's when he got his title Increedible. That's how he got that.
They sit there and they love you through those complications. Their love and their dedication went a step further than just the patient. It extended to the family.
The bone marrow graft that he received is still healthy and still filling his bone marrow, making new blood cells. He's now showing no evidence of disease. It's truly a miracle that he's alive today. Not only alive, but himself.
To see him now and see him back to where he's that bouncing off the wall kid again makes you realize why you do what you do.
I think he's just someone for us all to look up to, even though he's so small.